Hello! Welcome to Slay the Princess. I'm Crooked Rat, and we're right back here. Now, while I was gone, I thought up a thing. If we're to collect perspectives of the princesses, and as the hand lady said, the rest will follow, then it doesn't really matter what we do. We could do anything. We could kill the princess. We could not kill the princess. We could save the princess. And in the end, if the perspective of that princess is just going to the hand lady, then it doesn't really matter what we do at all. So, yeah. So, quietly continue down the path away from the cabin.
Fine. I suppose you just quietly continue down the path away from the cabin.
Yeah.
Good. What we're being asked to do here is wrong. Better to wash our hands of this whole situation than to take part in it.
Hero's back.
Ignore that annoying little voice. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
And now okay.
That's strange. It looks like this path also leads to the cabin. How convenient. Everything's back on track again. Maybe the world can still be saved after all.
The narrator's usual hijinks. Turn around again and leave again.
You're really keen on wasting everyone's time, aren't you? It's remarkably selfish, if you ask me. I've already outlined the stakes of the situation. If you don't do your job, everyone dies. Like, dies. Forever.
Uh-huh. There's a bunch of things I can say. I don't care. I'm not killing a princess. Good. Maybe everyone should die. It's what they get for dumping me in the woods and asking me to kill someone for them. You're not emotionally blackmailing me into doing this. Quietly continue down the path. I'm gonna do the same one. Good. Maybe everyone should die.
When I said everyone, I meant everyone. That's a pretty large group to just condemn to death over a single princess. And, last I checked, you're part of everyone too, so if you think about it, walking up to that cabin and slaying her is really in your best interests as well.
Yeah. Oh, okay, we're just...
But fine, you
Oh,
turn
yeah.
around and trek back down the path you came.
Yeah.
Oh, would you look at that? You're at the cabin again. Now, I'm not normally one for superstition or astrology, but I have to say, it seems like the universe itself is doing its best to bring you to your fated confrontation with the princess.
Are you the universe itself, man? Oh, yeah? Okay, so there are two choices. There's no fighting this, is there? Oh, I have to go into the cabin, don't I? Fine, I'm not choosing that one. Oh yeah? Well, I guess I'll start walking in a different direction again. In fact, I'm just gonna keep trekking through the wilderness until I find a way out of this place. Yep.
There's always a choice. Let me tell you right now that you're making the wrong one for pretty much everyone who has ever lived, as well as for everyone who ever will.
Music stopped.
And here we go.
Oh.
As you trudge into the woods, something strange starts to happen.
Oh.
At first, it's little flickers out of the corner of your eyes. Glimpses of familiar wooden structures through the leaves. But as you focus on your surroundings, you start to realize that those flickers weren't just a trick of light. In every direction, there is a path and a cabin. And not just a cabin, the cabin. An infinite fractal of paths and cabins desperately trying to draw you back to where you need to be.
This is freaky.
Wait, what's going on?
Legit.
But you're too stubborn for that, aren't you? It doesn't matter how many paths or cabins appear around you, you're just going to do whatever you can to shirk your responsibility because you care more about irritating me than you do about the fate of the world.
You won't tell me anything.
You've doomed us all, you know that, right? But of course you do. Otherwise you wouldn't just wander off into the forest in search of certain death. You lose track of just how long you spend aimlessly tromping through the wilderness. But it's not like any of that time spent lost in the woods really matters, because it isn't long before the world ends and everyone dies.
That was your fault. That wasn't my fault. Chapter 2, The Stranger. Okay. Did we get a perspective?
You're on a path in the woods.
Oh,
And at the end of that path is
there's
a
a
cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
there's a wall.
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Are we gonna have voice of the coward or voice of the disobedient? Oh, you bastard. Oh, you're in for it now. I'm too wise to your tricks.
My tricks? What on earth are you talking about? We've just met for the first time. If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way. I don't know. I think it's more fun if he knows what we're thinking. He's like a captive audience.
Voice of the contrarian.
The entire world ending wasn't enough to get rid of us. I don't think there's much he can do other than object. I wonder what else we can do to ruin his day.
This guy's me. It's pretty me, yeah.
If by ruining my day, you mean ruining everyone's day forever, then yes, I suppose there are plenty of ways you could pull that off. The world really did end last time, didn't it? We should be careful. For all we know, we just got lucky.
Yeah.
The world hasn't ended yet. And you are never going to slay her with that attitude. Stuff those pathetic little voices to the back of your mind and stay focused on the task ahead.
These walls. Those walls weren't here last time. You can't just force me to go to the cabin.
What are you talking about? I'm sure those walls have always been there. It makes sense if you think about it. If there weren't any walls in the woods, someone might have gotten lost. Or, heaven forbid, someone other than you might have stumbled onto the princess.
Oh, yeah. Lie. Yep, okay. Heading to the cabin now where I'm definitely gonna slay that princess. Yeah, let's lie.
You know I can tell when you're lying, right? Please take this seriously. I am begging you. A warning before you go any further. She will lie. She will cheat.
Yeah,
If we're stuck going in there, maybe we should believe her. Maybe she isn't a liar.
Yeah.
Ignore him. He's just being difficult for the sake of it. Let's keep an open mind.
Proceed to the cabin.
The cabin interior is wrong. A confusing patchwork of many cabin interiors, all projected across what's almost the same space. But it's all shifted. An inch here, a foot there, such that the seams are never quite visible enough for the place to make any sense.
Yeah.
The only furniture of note is a plain table, its legs all the wrong lengths. Its material devoid of feature.
Oh.
Perched on that table is a pristine blade.
Still pristine, despite it all.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it. If he wants us to take it, maybe we should just leave it to collect dust. Or better yet, grab it and throw it out the window.
Yeah.
What good is a knife against a world-ending monstrosity anyway?
True.
No, we're taking the knife. Have you seen this place? We have literally no idea what to expect and no idea what we're dealing with.
The hero wants to take the knife now?
I've already told you what you're dealing with. You're dealing with a princess. How many times do I have to explain this incredibly simple and straightforward premise? You can't just say that. But when everything here is so wrong.
True.
Listen to me. My job is to describe facts as facts and to guide you through your job, which is to slay the princess and through that action, save the entire world. And if you're going to slay her, you cannot let fear creep into your heart. You cannot lose yourself before you even get to her. Oh, you've piqued my interest.
Yeah.
What's going to happen if we lose ourselves?
I am curious.
Nothing, because you're going to pull yourself together. Just ignore the stressful geometry and stay calm. How? Even if we closed our eyes, you're constantly describing it to us.
Yeah,
I'm not
true.
going to stop doing my job, so you're just going to have to get better at yours. And quickly, if you don't mind. Yes, take a deep breath. I'm all for getting under his skin, but we'll miss out on loads of fun if we shrivel up into a ball and go insane the first time we see something weird. What you're seeing here is obviously real. Just accept it and go with the flow. It really isn't hard.
That's fair.
Okay. Okay, I'm fine. Good. Now, whenever you're ready, we're all waiting for you to complete a very important task.
Looking at this mirror. Explore. You didn't say anything about the mirror on the wall? Let's do it. Let's do it. Look, we have the contrarian here now.
Ooh, we should look at ourselves. Wouldn't that be fun?
Yeah.
You won't be looking at yourself because there isn't a mirror. There's the table, the blade sitting on the table, and the door to the basement. There's nothing else in here.
Except for the mirror.
There's definitely a mirror.
Ah. There isn't.
You insisting it isn't there just makes me want to look at it even more.
True. I also want to look at myself. I want to see how handsome I am. Well, we could get his perspective from that, right?
We shouldn't waste time preening. If he is lying about the mirror, it might be important. I'm not lying to you. Use your eyes. There is no mirror. Why would I lie about something so meaningless? What good would it even do?
I don't know.
So we're all in agreement then. We're looking.
Yeah. Approach the mirror.
You walk up to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here. This really isn't funny.
Wipe the mirror clean. It's gone again.
Reach forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall. I hope you know how ridiculous you look right now. But it was there a second ago, and now it's gone. You know that taking the mirror away from us isn't going to change things, right? We'll find it again, and then we'll see whatever it is that you don't want us to see.
He is like me. Let's take the blade.
You take the blade from the table. It would be difficult to slay the prince.
Yeah.
Fine, you took the knife. But you really shouldn't hold it like that. Then how are we supposed to hold it? The other way, thumb at the bottom. Will look much cooler and more serious if we hold it with our thumb at the bottom.
That's true. Blade pointed down, fist out.
It really doesn't matter how you hold the blade, as long as you have it. Just make a choice.
Let's hold the blade the other way.
You switch your grip on the blade. Congratulations.
Yeah. Look, it shows in the thing. It shows in the little cursor. Yeah.
Yes! Isn't this so much better?
It is.
Okay, fine. You're right. This does look a lot better. It really doesn't matter. Just get on with it and deal with the princess already.
Explore. Throw the blade out the window. Yes.
Yes! Do it!
Yes.
Seriously. You throw the blade at the window, glass showering the cabin as your weapon flies out into the night. I suppose you'll just have to deal with the princess without it.
Yeah.
We'll be fine, don't worry about it. What's the worst that could happen? The world ends. Been there, done that.
True.
I'm not so sure. This place is already messing with my head. It would be much better if we had a weapon. What's done is done. Good luck, hero.
We can do this. Is she gonna be all different parts?
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a web of branching staircases all built from unidentifiable materials.
This is gonna be hard.
Nothing here seems to belong, and the closer you examine your surroundings, the more confused you get, your head throbbing with the effort of making sense of this place. None of the stairs even seem to go anywhere, let alone down. The air here has a sickening, almost sludge-like miasma to it, the kind of indiscernible quality that comes from the blending together of every scent there is at once. An odor that is simultaneously everything and yet the sum of it all coalescing into a thick, nauseating nothing. If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
Well, yeah, this time probably. But we don't have a knife.
A disquieting collage of tone and personality drags up the stairs.
Hello? Hi. What are you doing here? Are you here to kill?
Oh. Hot.
No, thank you. Oh, don't be such a baby.
True.
I don't want to do this. Let's just turn around and leave. This feels wrong. This feels like a trap. Like whatever we do, we're gonna die.
I'm okay with that.
We don't even have a weapon. But we already tried turning around and leaving, didn't we? And he threw up a wall. No way to go but forward. And whatever choice we make, whatever she is, we know one thing for sure. And what's that? That the fate of the world hinges on your success, there'll still be plenty of ways to ruin his day.
I like this guy. I really do. Ooh. Take the harsh stairs to the left. Take the center staircase. Take the soft stairs to the right. Let's take the harsh stairs.
You step to the left. The path is cruel against your feet, the impact of each step sending pulsing vibrations up your legs until there's nothing left in them to feel.
Ooh.
The air around
Whoa.
you grows cold the further you progress. At first a barely noticeable drop, quickly evolving into a numbing cold. Your toes feel like blocks of ice, your breaths puff out in clouds of condensed vapor. You shudder against it as you continue down the stairway, losing yourself in the bone-deep chill.
Yeah. Do we die? What?
You slowly lose sense of yourself the further you go.
What?
Time disappears, and you can feel yourself begin to untether. Physical sensations dull and then vanish, until the only things experienced are the endless repeating patterns and emotions of the journey, a continuous march forward to a destination long forgotten.
Aww. Come on.
Consumption and betrayal, skepticism and blind devotion, rivalry and submission, terror and longing, pain and unfamiliarity. And at the heart of it all, an emotion that can only be described as...
Are you just going to stand there?
Those are our paths that we need to take to get here. Right? This is like the end game thing, and we need all of those paths to do this right. Maybe. Because one of those was like really similar to the smitten voice. So that might be it. This might be like end game stuff. We just haven't done the other paths.
What the hell was that? What happened to us? I feel so strange. Like I'm fundamentally different, but also still the same person I was at the top of the stairs. Oh well, that was a trip, but now it's over. Time to get back to our old devilish ways.
True. These bars are moving.
The princess, eyes bright but otherwise shrouded in darkness, watches you impatiently from the other side of the basement. Don't forget why you're here. And why are we here again? In case you weren't listening, I'm afraid I lost myself on the way down.
Yeah.
You're here to... He's just being an ass, we remember. Though I'm still not sure if we should trust you. Let's talk to her for a bit, try and get our bearings. She seems normal.
True. Explorer, I'm sorry. I didn't realize I was here.
Yeah, I know. I've been watching you stare at me for a long, long time.
The shadows recede, revealing the princess's face. I don't think she likes us. Wouldn't you be skeptical of someone stumbling in here if you were her? We lost ourselves the second we stepped into this place. I don't know how long she's been here, but I can't imagine it'd be easy for her to trust anyone.
No.
Those eyes, though. They're so sharp. It's just deception. Don't buy into it. You can do this.
It's okay.
Oh.
Don't worry. Sometimes I get lost here too.
Okay. It's breaking.
As the princess speaks again, it's almost as if she fractures. And where there was once just one of her, there is now another. We can do that? I don't like this. It's those cabins all over again. Can we put her back? You said you'd been here before, right? What exactly happened last time?
You made thousands and thousands of cabins appear.
Does it matter? Yes, it matters. But I'm not going to waste any more time prying out details if you're going to be so irritating about it. It seems to me like you saw something you weren't supposed to have seen. If only you'd listened to whatever words of wisdom you were given in that other reality. But what's done is done, isn't it? Whatever you saw last time, unsee it. Whatever thoughts weaseled their way into your head, unthink them. If it's not already too late. You have a job to do here, and you need to do it now. Ooh, new plan. Let's see if we can make even more of her.
That's what I want to do. Explore. There's more of you now.
And what's that supposed to mean? Are you trying to get under my skin?
A little bit.
There must be something wrong with you. I'm the same as I was a moment ago.
She fractures again.
Yes.
I don't like where this is going.
More.
Neither do I. Which is why you need to slay her now before things get more complicated than they already are.
No more.
How would we even do that? Where would we start? We'd always start by retrieving the blade.
It's gone.
The one he made us throw out the window. I wasn't the one who threw it.
True.
Oh, come on, you told us to. Don't try to pass the blame now that it's come back to bite us. Well, if I'd known we'd be dealing with this, maybe I wouldn't have been so hasty with my suggestions.
Nah, I made it funner.
I don't think we're going to be able to put her back. Kind of hurts to think about it, doesn't it? It's like everything we say just multiplies her. It certainly looks that way, so please, for the love of everything, stop asking her questions and stop stalling. You're obviously just making things worse.
Ooh. Explore. What's your name?
You can address me as Your Royal Highness, or Her Majesty. Any honorific should do, really. You can call me Princess, if you'd like. Princess.
Huh.
None of them have names. How astute. I told you she was untrustworthy.
Getting down here was weird. Like I was getting pulled apart and put back together again. Do you know what happened to me?
What, like you need me to hold your hand and tell you everything's okay? You're not really cut out for this, are you? Why are you even here?
I don't know.
We're probably stuck down here forever, aren't we? There's no way out, and barely a way in.
More princesses.
Sometimes I feel like I'm being pulled apart too. It's so terrifying down here. But at least now you're not alone. And I'm not alone either.
True.
I don't remember what it was like before I was in this place. Why would I know what happened to you?
Explore. For all I know, you're locked up down here for a reason. Do you know why you're down here?
Maybe it's because I'm dangerous.
Maybe.
But you know, right? You have to know. You're the only other person I've ever seen. Or at least the only one I can remember. Don't give me false hope. Please just end this already. One way or another, just do it.
Oh.
Don't be coy. We both know why I'm locked away here. I'm a monster. And the second I get out of this place, I'm going to end the entire world.
Yeah?
This is reaching its breaking point. If you don't act now, there will be nothing in here but her. Take a deep breath and focus up. You can do this.
I have more questions though.
But how do we decide what to do? Can there even be a right choice when all of them are so different? Stop overthinking it. Your drifting thoughts have clearly been part of the reason this situation has gotten out of hand. If you're trying to do the right thing, there's only ever been the one option, and that option is slaying her.
How many perspectives are we gonna get from this? Because this is a ton. This is 5 already. Alright? So, is this like speedrun territory? Maybe. Is being contrarian gonna get me to the end faster? Or is this just regular stuff? I don't know.
Just do something. Do anything. Do all of it, if that's what you want. This place is hell, and it's only getting worse.
Oh. The contrarian wants it now. I want more. This is all of them. I can't choose one. I'd have to choose all of them. 1. I'm trying to get you out of here. Try and free her. 2. I don't know what you are, but I can't trust you. I can't trust anything here. Leave her in the basement. 3. Regretfully think about that time you threw the blade out of the window. I'm gonna click on the first one, but it's probably just gonna be all of them.
Wait, that's not right. Go on.
Go on.
You take a step forward. Your foot lands, but it lands different. You experience a firm footfall, a gentle tread, a confident stride. You can feel yourself rupture. The room spins, your perception multiplying in a sickening kaleidoscope as your very self is pulled in incomprehensibly many directions.
Jeez. I need more voices.
In your hands. All at once you use it to strike at her bindings as you remain upstairs and slay her and leave her to perish alone. Is this what the end of the world looks like? What an unbearable mess.
I need more voices. I need the voices to do these for me.
But this... We can't...
Come on, Contrarian.
Do you not have anything witty to say? I could use a good bit of wit right now.
Yeah, come on. I have the knife in my hand and it's bloody.
No, I don't, because this isn't fun. How are we supposed to have fun if everything is happening at the same time? It's the same as nothing happening, and nothing is excruciating. Luckily for all of us, nothing and everything doesn't go on forever. The world and the princess collapse in on themselves before it all
Oh, he faded.
falls apart.
Oh.
I think he's gone.
Oh no.
We were never going to salvage this, were we?
What happened to us? What are we? There are parts of us that are dead, and the others
They just don't fit. They just don't fit.
Aw.
we can feel them moving around in spaces they don't belong. It's all so uncomfortable. Did you do this? Did we do this? Can you pull us back apart? Can you fix us?
Maybe.
We should help her. I think we did this.
It was the narrator.
How surprisingly sincere. I didn't actually think our actions had consequences.
The narrator made thousands of cabins. We didn't.
It's a little late for regret, isn't it?
Please.
It's going to be okay. I'll do my best. I don't think you're supposed to be fixed. No. You're just destroying everything. I'm not going to fix you. Say nothing. I'll do my best. No. They're gone. Now it's in the arm lady. Is that good or bad? When everything is possible, nothing is. Achievement.
She's gone.
Oh, I didn't read that. My bad.
Where does she go?
Wait, can I... But you'll never know if she hears your reply. She's gone. Memory returns. Memory. My memory that I'm doing this. She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her?
And there's that mirror again. Why is it here? Why now?
Because it's time to go. Explore. Of course you're scared, but this is the end for you. But it's not the end for me. Oh, there was no first but.
What is that supposed to mean? Whatever awful thing I felt before, it feels so much worse now.
Oh no.
He's just messing with us. Right?
Approach the mirror. You approach the mirror. So I am hurting them by doing this. My voices. Gaze into your reflection. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone once again. The mirror always makes them leave, but you need to see what's in it. Oh, it's me. Oh. You've grown. I'm like dripping stuff. You find yourself in the long quiet once again. Proceed to the cabin. You are at the cabin. Approach her. Let's see. What did I do?
Flickering lights and empty cityscapes become pockets of vitality and movement. I am more than I was before.
You look scary.
Whenever you are ready, I will wipe your slate clean once again.
Explorer, are you the same being as you were before? How much have you changed?
Is a child the same as an infant? I am an unbroken pattern, but every vessel gives fresh perspectives and carves new avenues of expression. I am different, but I am the same.
Stop talking in circles, dude. It's annoying. Everything you say feels like a riddle. Can you give me a single straight answer, please?
I'm sorry. Words are difficult for me. They never fully weave what I wish to say. If you do not like my answers, then you need not ask me questions.
Don't be sassy with me.
The vessels you choose to bring me carry far more meaning than anything words could say in the spaces between.
That feels bad. I've given her an obsessive one and a broken one. What does it feel like to change like this?
Eyes close in reflection. Perspectives meld together, and the breadth of my experience stretches to new corners. There are contradictions, conflicts in my nature, and there are familiarities that bind everything together.
That's weird.
It feels correct. This is what I need to be. This is the only path forward.
Here's my problem. She's covering all their eyes and piloting their arms with her arms. They're all being held by her arms. That one's being like actually held, like finger intertwines. This is... It doesn't feel good. When this is all done, do you know what you want to do?
With every gift you bring me, I excavate the alleys of what I am meant to be, and every exploration yields new and complicated truths. What I will be is different than what I am, and what I am is different from what I was. I cannot tell you what desires I will hold when I have changed. But in this moment, all I want is to know myself and to know you.
You know that at the end of this, once you're finished, I'm going to kill you, right? Should we say that? Let's say instead, when I go back, it's as if an invisible wall closes around me. Why can I not do the same things I've done before?
Those paths lead to worlds you've already seen, and to perspectives I have already made my own. They are useless to us now, inaccessible. The only paths of value are those that are yet untread.
Okay, so I can't repeat myself, even if I try. That's good to know. I didn't know it yet. You have been kinder to me than anyone else I've met. Thank you. Actually, let's do this. If I'm gonna kill you, would right?
There is still much to be seen. Neither of us know the depths of our being. Perhaps at the end of this, I will be the one to kill you. Or perhaps we will leave this place together and find new horizons to discover.
True enough. You have been kinder to me than anyone else I've met. Thank you.
Why wouldn't I be kind to you? You are the only thing I know that isn't me.
Huh. What do you want me to bring you next time?
Gifts aren't what someone tells you to bring them. My joy is in seeing what you choose. There are no wrong answers, and every perspective illuminates my shadows and shares new secrets.
Alright. Do you have any thoughts on this vessel?
These ones are a contradiction, a winding kaleidoscope of paths unwalked. They are stretched into a shape not unlike me, but it is a shape they cannot hold.
That's what I thought.
They will make for a rich and vibrant heart.
Really? Alright.
Do not mourn them, for they will finally get to know themselves.
That feels a lot better, actually. So you don't have any preferences on how you'd like to change or grow?
My preference is for you to show me what you would like me to see. I cannot know the ways I wish to grow, for I have yet to feel them. It is you who guides me down the thin trail of perspective and memory.
But it doesn't really matter, does it? Because she said all of the rest will come to her once I gather enough, so... I am confused. I'm very confused. I don't want to hurt you, but the more times I go back, I fear the worse. The worse I fear things will be.
The vessels are shaped by memories of you, but they are drawn to the edge of the long quiet. To them, you are a gate to something more, and you are something more than that, too. But they are only thoughts and perspectives. They are not me.
I don't know.
The wounds they've suffered carve texture around my heart. Without them, I would be as I was before.
Just hands? Does that mean just hands? This number of hands is freaking me out, guys. Nothing should have so many hands.
I would be alone and without sensation. I could not feel the joy of having you by my side, for I would not know your absence.
You're the one who came into the world. I don't know. Maybe that was because of I'm still uncertain about this being. How many more vessels do I need to bring you? She's just gonna be like, oh, more to find, but less to find.
If I am to be an ocean, you have nurtured me into a pond. My waters are shallow and murky, and I yearn for more perspective.
Okay, that was a bit better.
You will have your rest in due time, and I am sorry for the burdens I place on you.
Are you? I don't want to attack the entity or destroy my body. That's endings. Those are endings. I'm ready to go back.
I will long for your return, but it will give me time to reflect on what I am.
Okay.
We will meet again.
I'm dead again. Ooh, The Hero and the Princess, Chapter 1.
You're on a path in the woods.
There, we skipped it. What do we do? Oh, okay. Thanks for telling me what to do.
Don't mention it. It's all part of the job.
Let's go with
Make your way up
obedience.
the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess.
Okay, cool. Proceed to the cabin. We're skipping it dialogue. He wants us to take the blade. Let's take it.
You take the blade from the table. It'd be rather difficult to slay the princess and save the world without it.
True. Enter the basement.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
I feel like we have seen this dialogue before, and I couldn't skip it.
Her voice carries up the stairs.
Who's there?
We haven't. Right? She sounds different.
She sounds dangerous. It's almost as if she's the one in charge down here.
Ooh,
Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation.
this is different. Hi. Just checking in on you. Hey, I think I'm here to kill you. What would be the most obedient one? Hey, I think I'm here to kill you.
Oh, are you now? Why don't you come down and let me take a look at you?
Okay.
Great job. You gave away the element of surprise. Good luck, hero. You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
Yeah.
She's so coldly beautiful. Is she really a threat to the world?
Let's eat her.
Focus on the task at hand.
You weren't kidding when you said you were here to kill me.
Yeah. I should be holding the knife from like the thumb on top and the blade pointed down, just like you know, because it's cooler. And then maybe I'll throw it out the window. You weren't kidding when you said you were here to kill me. What? No way. Why would you even think that? Yeah, it wasn't a joke. I haven't decided yet. I'm just here to talk. Still your nerves and step forward. The most obedient one is, yeah, it wasn't a joke.
I know. You brought a knife with you and everything. But you don't have to try and kill me. You could always toss that scrap of metal to the ground and give the two of us a chance to talk things out.
Okay.
She makes a compelling point. What if we didn't kill her? What if we just dropped the blade and talked?
Good point.
Don't you dare.
It's a good point.
It's fine. We can decide what we want to do after we talk to her. Maybe she really is a monster. But killing someone in cold blood isn't very becoming of us.
Drop it.
The blade tumbles out of your trembling hands and drops to the floor with an unceremonious clang.
Thank you. Maybe now we can just talk.
Yeah.
Against your better judgment, you step forward to speak with the princess face to face, unarmed. We'll be fine. I don't know what you're hoping to accomplish here, but I can assure you there's no reasoning with her. Just make sure you don't forget about the blade on the floor. You're going to need it.
I'm really curious as to what this princess is gonna do. Because I feel like she's gonna kill us.
So here we are. What an awkward start to a relationship.
Right? Oh, girl. Yeah, it's pretty awkward.
I know. I just said that. Now why are you here to kill me?
I don't know. I have my reasons. Do you think I'd just come in here to kill someone without even knowing why? That'd be dangerous. Do you know why I'm here to kill you? You're supposed to end the world. I've been told things, but I'm not sure what to believe.
Believe me.
And do you think asking me what to believe is going to suddenly make everything crystal clear? Let's not pretend that's going to happen. As far as you're concerned, and as far as they're concerned, I'm going to say whatever I have to get out of here. That's just the dynamic of our situation.
She knows about the narrator and or my voices. Explore. How do I get you out of here? Explore. I'm here because you're supposed to end the world. Explore. There's people out there who think you're gonna end the world. What do you have to say about that? That's narration there. What's your name? How long have you been down here? Do you know why I'm here to kill you? Okay, we've talked enough. Do you know why I'm here to kill you?
Do you?
No. You're apparently gonna end the world. I know what I've been told. Whether or not I believe it is an entirely different matter. No. You're apparently gonna end the world.
Don't just tell her that.
Is that why they threw me down here? But I don't want to hurt anyone. I like the world, I think.
Ooh.
I don't remember much about it, to be honest. I've been down here a long time.
Just how long has she been down here?
If I'm supposed to be capable of ending the world, then how did I wind up here, chained to a wall? Have they told you why I'm allegedly so dangerous?
What are you gonna do if I let you out of here?
Princess hesitates before responding.
Oh.
She doesn't know. She's been down here too long to have any idea of what she'd do in another life. She knows what she'd do. She's just searching for whatever answer she thinks you want to hear.
I don't think I can answer that question in a way you'd find meaningful.
Oh.
At the end of the day, whatever the two of us have going on down here is about trust. Whoever sent you to slay me claimed I was a threat to the world, but they didn't tell you why.
True.
That doesn't sound right to me. And I don't think it sounds right to you either. Otherwise, we'd be killing each other instead of talking.
She is manipulative.
She has a point. There's a reason I've been telling you to question the situation, and there's a reason you've listened.
So, I could tell you that I'd lead a quiet life in the woods, or that I'd open an orphanage, or that I'd do any other number of good things that I'm sure you think you want to hear. But you don't really know me, do you? What can my word possibly be worth in a situation like this?
That's
She's
real.
right about one thing. Her word isn't worth anything.
I don't know.
Like I said, it's all about trust. Blind trust.
I think she's gonna kill me.
So do you trust me, the prisoner, the victim, the princess clearly incapable of ending the world? Or do you trust whoever put me here?
She's gonna kill me. She's manipulating me right now.
She's wrong. This isn't about trust. This is about risk. We stand to lose everything, all for the sake of one person, and a subjugating monarch no less.
How would I get you out of here? What's your name? How long have you been down here? Okay, we've talked enough. How would I get you out of here?
You can't. Don't bother.
I'm guessing you don't have the key then. I'm sure there's a key somewhere around here, and if there isn't, well, we can always put that knife to good use.
True.
Her sharp eyes settle on the edge of the blade. She isn't suggesting what I think she's suggesting, right?
Oh, she is, buddy.
She is. I'm sure of it.
Yeah. What's your name?
She hesitates before answering.
You can address me as Your Royal Highness, or Her Majesty. Any honorific should do, really.
This is the first one that talked on the broken path, remember?
Again, she offers no specifics. No matter how hard you try, you'll never get a straight answer out of her.
How long have you been down here?
Too long.
Too long. That's true. True, girl. Speak your truth. Okay, we've talked enough.
Oh, have you decided what to do with me?
Yep.
You know why you're here.
I'm gonna get you out of here. Examine the chains. I'm gonna keep you locked away. Whatever. I'm gonna get you out of here.
Oh, you have to be kidding me. You walk up to the chains binding the princess to the wall and give them a tug. They're large and heavy, far too solid for you to even imagine trying to break them apart.
If you don't have the key, maybe you should go looking for it. I'm sure it's somewhere upstairs.
She's gonna bite her way out, grab the knife, and stab me while I'm up there.
Doubtful. Whoever locked the princess away down here intended for her to never see the light of day. They wouldn't have just left the key to her chains somewhere in the cabin.
And if there isn't a key, do you have any other ideas besides me cutting you out of here? I'm gonna check upstairs. Maybe the key is still lying around there, up there, and if not, maybe I can at least find something to break you free. I'm gonna do this because I kind of want to see her stab me from behind, ambush me and stab me.
I'll be here.
Oh yeah? Sure.
You attempt to make your way out of the basement, but the door at the top of the stairs slams shut. You hear the click of a lock sliding into place.
I guess that wasn't true. I guess that won't happen.
Is someone else here?
Hey, let me out of
Your
here.
shouts and pleas are met with silence. You're here to slay the princess and you...
Yep. Alright. Try the door.
You try the door, but it's locked from the outside. I'll repeat myself once again. You're here.
Yeah. Return to the bottom of the stairs.
You make your way back to the bottom of the stairs. This would have been so much easier if you'd simply slain her like you were supposed to. Easier for whom? Easier for everyone.
Yeah. Totally.
I heard the door slam. They locked you down here too, didn't they?
Yeah, babe. I'm locked down here.
The knife. Pick it up and cut me out of here.
Dope.
You won't like what happens if you do that.
I will. Save the princess.
Against your better judgment, you place the blade against the princess's arm, just above the massive, unyielding chain. You cut into her flesh. The blade is sharp, and you make quick work of it. Before long, you're able to crack through bone, and she pulls the bleeding stub of her arm through the iron gauntlet. She didn't so much as utter a sound. Free from her bindings, the princess turns to face you, her fierce gaze meeting your eye.
Ooh.
How is she so composed after losing an arm? It's like she isn't even bothered by it.
She's not smiling, though. She was in the other one, so it's very similar but different.
Thank you. Now let's get out of here.
Approach the locked door.
No, we won't have any of that. The stakes are too high. You can't just let her escape into the world.
Oh,
No, I just can't let her escape into the world.
we'll struggle again.
As the princess approaches the bottom stair, your body steps forward and raises the blade. Wait, this isn't fair. You can't just do that. Watch me.
Watch right. Slay, Warner.
Stop that.
I thought this was a little too easy.
Oh.
Your body lunges forward to sink the blade into her back, but the princess swiftly moves out of the way before you can connect. Stop it. Stop resisting me. I am trying to get you out of here alive.
Won't happen. Resist. There's no other one? Yeah.
The blade. Move the blade.
How are you gonna end me, girl?
You're doing your best to help me, aren't you? I can see the conflict in your eyes. I'll make this quick.
She probably will. This one, yeah.
She steps forward and pries the blade from your rigid hands.
Maybe I'll see you in another life.
Hope so.
And then she slits
Wow.
your throat with an almost clinical ease.
Yeah.
Her face remains unchanged as she watches you collapse to the ground, blood flowing from your butchered neck. This is the end, isn't it?
It is.
I'm afraid it is. Everything goes dark, and you die. I hope it was worth it.
I want to see what voice we get. The prisoner.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a
Yeah,
gap
yeah,
you're
yeah.
here to slay her.
Yeah. Let's explore all these again. I'm getting a terrible sense of deja vu.
Terrible sense of deja vu.
Yeah.
No, don't forget what he did to us
There,
the last time
there.
around. I wouldn't trust a word out of his mouth. There's got to be a way out of here, for us and for the princess. We just have to keep trying.
We do. I like this guy too. I do. The contrarian and the skeptic, probably my favorites. I wonder if we can get them both. That would be really cool. But anyway, this feels like a good stopping point. If you enjoyed the video, please like, subscribe, and also tell your parents about me because they need to know. I'll see you on the next episode of this. Goodbye!